Hello everyone, this is Math 114, 4.4, problem solving using system of linear equations. So, our first example states, burgers and fries. 2 burgers and 1 order of fries contains 34 grams of fat. 2 orders of fries and 1 order of 1 burger contains 41 grams of fat. Find the number of order of grams of fat in each item. So let's begin by giving a variable. So B, I'm going to represent burgers. So again, burgers will be represented by a simple B. Fries will be represented by an F. So let's now read the problem. So let's start with the first one. 2 burgers and 1 order of fries contain 34. So 2 burgers, so 2B, plus 1 order of fries, so F is equal to 34. Let's read the second one. 2 fries and 1 burger contains 41. So 1 burger plus 2 orders of fries is equal to 41 grams. So this is our system right here. Let's copy that, and I'm going to go to the next page because I'm going to run out of space really fast. So copy, paste, right there. Let's make this. And we have this. So you can do this by either substitution method or by elimination method. The book calls it addition. Again, they're the same thing. So I'm going to treat this as a substitution. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to rewrite it as, I'm going to subtract 2F to both sides. So I have that B is equal to 41 minus 2F. So this is the value of B. I'm going to get that and use it to the first equation on top. So I have 2, but I already know the value of B is 41 minus 2F plus F is equal to 34. I'm going to distribute. So I have 2 times 1 is a 2. 2 times 4 is an 8 minus 2F plus F is equal to 34. Subtract by 82 on both sides. This cancels, so I have negative 2F plus F is equal to 34 minus 82 equals negative 48. Now, I have 2F plus F. That's going to give me negative F is equal to negative 48. Divide by negative 1 to get rid of that negative. So F is 48. This means that an order of fries contain 48 grams of fat. And this wouldn't be that bad if this would have been the good type of fat. This is bad type of fat, okay? So don't eat that much. But we're not done because we need to find burgers, how many grams the burger has. So I'm going to use what I already have. I have this one that is already solved for B. So I have B equals 41 minus 2 times 48. So 2 times 48 is 96. So B equals 41 minus 96. That means that burgers contain 55. Therefore, burgers contain 55 grams of fat, which is horrible, both of them, no matter what. So, simple interest. Simple interest is a way in which we calculate loans, credit, and so on. Simple interest is usually used when we have a short contract that is usually within a year, And those are really expensive. Some example of those would be those title loans, or those what's another one would be pawning an item, or what else would be those well, simple interest loans. I mean, and they're horrible because interest can go up to 1,000%. So be careful with that. So it says, if you invested $7,000 into two accounts paying 6% and 8% annual interest respectively, if the total interest for the year was 520, how much was invested in each rate? So let's begin by selecting variables. So I'm going to use 6% is going to be represented by X, and 8% will be represented by a Y. Now it says you invested $7,000 into two accounts. So therefore, all the money went into those two accounts. So I can say that X plus Y is equal to $7,000 because everything's there. So that would be my first equation. Then my second equation states paying 6% and 8% annual interest respectively if the total interest for the year was 520. So this guy right here, paying 6% and 8%, and total interest earned per year was 520. This is the information I need to make the second equation. The second equation is 6%, and 6% is represented by X, plus 8%, which is represented by Y, equals 520. And those are the two equations that I need. However, this equation is not that nice. So we have to rewrite this to become a proper equation. So this one stays. This is not the problem. But percent is not, we don't know what it is. Well, we know what it is, but we can't use percent. So this will become 0.06x plus 0.08y equals 520. So I'm going to get that, copy it, and take it to our next page. Copy. So now that I have that, let's start working. So before we continue working, let's work with this one right here in the bottom. I don't like those decimals at all. Oops, what did I do? Oh, came back to another, sorry. So again, I don't like that bottom one because it has decimals in it. So before we continue to make our life a lot easier, let's multiply everything in the bottom equation by 100. 0.06x plus 0.08y equals 520. So I'm going to distribute. So I have 0.06 times 100 equals 6. Plus 8y is equal to 5. Right? So this is more like it. So my new equations are x plus y is equal to 7,000. And 6x plus 8y is equal to 52,000. So these are my new system. Now, since in the previous example I used substitution, I'm going to use elimination method for this problem now. So I don't have anything in common, so I must make one of the variables on either one look like the other one. I'm going to work with the x's on this one. So if that's true, I'm going to multiply this top equation by -6. By doing this, distribute. Now I have -6x minus 6y is equal to 7 times 6 is 42. So I have -42,000. So now we're ready. So I have negative 6x minus 6y is equal to negative 42,000. Then I have 6x plus 8y is equal to 52,000. So this will cancel with this. So I have 2y is equal to 10,000. Divide by 2 on both sides. So I have that y is equal to 5,000. So 5,000 were invested into the first account, but now I need to find the value of x. So to do that, I'm going to use the top one. X plus 5,000 is equal to 7,000 minus 5,000 minus 5,000. So I have that x is equal to 2,000 at this moment. So that's how much it was invested to each of the accounts. So suppose that you invested 25,000 part at 9% simple interest and the remainder at 12%. If the total yearly interest for this investment was $25.50, find the amount invested in each rate. Okay? So again, I'm going to let 9% be represented by an X and 12% be represented by a Y. Now, the first one says, suppose that you invest 25,000 part of 9% simple interest and the remainder at 12%. If the total yearly interest from this investment was $25.50, find the amount. So it's exactly the same problem. So it's X plus Y is equal to 25,000 because that's how much was invested, and we get both investments together, I should get 25,000. Now I have 0.09x plus 0.12y is equal to 25.50. Copy. Paste like so. So on this one, I will do by substitution method because it's easier on this one. And I already did an example for each one, so it doesn't matter which one I use now. So I'm going to get the first one, the top one, and I'm going to put y equals 25,000 minus x. So now that I have that, I have 0.09x plus 0.12y, but I know that y is 25,000 minus x is equal to 25.50. I'm going to distribute, so I have 0.09x plus 0.12 times 25,000 is 3,000 minus 0.12x is equal to 25.50 minus 3,000 to both sides. So I have 0.09x minus 0.12x is equal to 25.50 minus 3,000, negative 450, and 0.09 minus 0.12 is negative 0.03 is equal to 450. Negative 450, I forgot the x, divided by negative 0.03 to both sides. So I have that x is equal to negative 450 divided by negative 0.03. So that means that 15,000 were invested into the first to the X account, which represents the X account represented the one for 9%. But I need to find Y, which I'm going to be using this equation for that. So I have y equals 25,000 minus 15,000. That's going to give me 10,000. And that's how much was invested in the 12% account.